Okay, so the next topic is talking about my practice in the last year. Has been almost non-existent because life has been extremely stressful, and I feel like that's when you should use your practice more. You should dive into more of your, beliefs when life gets more stressful, but sometimes life can really hit you, and this past year was a shit show. Like, it really was. And what is happening? What is happening? My hair today, my locks are just like, we want to be wild. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so just kind of a quick, I'm not gonna go into detail because it was a lot of personal stuff that I'm not comfortable sharing with, but on the surface level, like, this past year, my job was like cutting my hours, and then my mom lost her job, and then literally right after that, my brother had to immediately find a job, and then my mom, like, her body started breaking down. She got some stuff on her knee, and whatever's on her knee is in her spine, and because it's on her spine, it's causing nerve damage to her fingertips, and so it's just been constant, like, doctor's visits and, constant help from other people to get us through this past couple months. And again, like I said, you would think that going through more stressful times would be the time to practice, would be the time to connect to the spiritual belief that you have, to connect to anything that's going to keep you going. But my mind was so fucking stressed the fuck out that all I can focus on was, like, the mundane shit that was happening on this plane of existence, right? And I don't know if I sound weird. I just woke up and on my way to work. But yeah, like, I don't know. So at the end, like right after summer, is when I was like, okay, I had enough. I've had enough, right? So I'm like, I need to learn to recommit to myself and to what I believe in and walk in that path. Right? That's what I've been doing. So it's not like this past year, like, I tried every week to at least go on my hikes in the trails at least once a week. But again, sometimes even just a 10-minute drive there and back, at times I couldn't do that because I was very tight on money. And it's like, it doesn't seem like much, but when you're pinching, even with help, it's like, you gotta be careful how much you drive. So, and then I would tell myself, if we can't go on a walk in the trails, try to go on a walk around your area. And it was nice, I'll take my dog out for a walk, but it's not the same as being in the mist, surrounded by wildlife and surrounded by the trees and the silence of no people. Basically, the sound of just nature in its purest form. There's nothing like it. But yeah, so my practice was literally just going into the woods, at least at anytime when I know I can afford it, and when I can take the ride, because there are tons of spots around where I live. They're everywhere. So this past year was very, very rough, and at the last few months, like I said, at the end of summer, that's when I was like, you know what, I'm starting over. Like, I am literally starting all over again. Like, I need to have that connection again. Like, it's been a couple years that it's been very scattered, very all over the place, that I haven't, like, really immersed myself in my spiritual practice and what I believe and like what I'm connected to. It's been a long time. Like, life has really kind of distracted me, and I don't want that to happen again. And when life gets that way, I want to immerse myself even more, because I feel like that is what's going to help keep you focused and get you out of it, you know, right? So last year was terrible, and this year my goal is to learn commitment and stay committed and stay focused on me, myself,